So many years ago, when love was still bordered by society's judgment, two souls met. Their love was pure, but their union was forbidden. She was from a wealthy family, set to inherit a vast fortune. She was a beauty to behold, very humble. But her lover lived in the shadows of the society. Though he was smart and had the strength to build if given the opportunity, his family had no name, and what he could offer was his heart. They came from different worlds, different race, different backgrounds, and the very nature of their love was seen as a threat in the society. But they defined the rules. Despite the whispers, the condemnations, and the societal pressure, their hearts beat as one. However, their love was cut short by a tragic end. A jealous rival, fearing the power their union could bring, conspired against them. Their love story ended in bloodshed, leaving the world to mourn what could have been. But love, they say, never dies. Now, in the present day, in a modern world, Sally was a successful interior designer, a rising star in the city's elite circle, intelligent, driven by passion, and adored by many. Sally was a small business owner. She seems to have it all, except for one thing: love. Her relationships have all been fleeting, and deep down, she's always felt that something is missing in her life. Sally had a girlfriend named Moturayo. She was in the art world, and one evening, as she visited her friend, Sally, how far now? My art gallery will be officially open next weekend though. I know you are a busy person, but please, promise me you will come. Just try and be there, she begged her. Sally didn't say a word, but stares at her while thinking about her schedules. I know you don't have a man, but try and come, Sha. Who knows? I might hook you up with some sweet guys that will be attending. Motoria added, and Sally jokingly threw a pillow at her and asked her to shut up. They both laughed hard. Sally remembered that she constantly have recurring dreams of a man she's never met. A man whose eyes had a depth that seems to pierce through her very own soul every time they meet. This made her worry so much. Julius is a well-known entrepreneur, the heir to the family-owned conglomerate, charismatic, very handsome and wealthy. He is the epitome of success, but despite his fame and fortune, his life feels empty. Every woman he dates seems shallow and unworthy of him. Julius, I have done everything in my power to make you wife me, but nothing I ever do will make you happy or see me as your future wife. You can't even take me to go and see your parents. You always say you ain't ready or it's not time, but I'm tired, says the last girl that broke up with him. And no one ever makes him feel truly seen. He often finds himself wondering if there is more to life than just business deals, expensive wares, luxury cars, and lavish parties. Then one fateful day, their worlds collide. A chance at a mutual friend's art gallery exhibition. Sally was there to support her girlfriend Moturayo, and Julius was there to show support to Moturayo because he was a friend to her elder brother, Michael. From the moment they locked eyes from a distance, it's as if the whole universe itself held its breath. There's an undeniable pull between them. Something deep, something ancient, something magical, a force stronger than their strengths combined. Moturayo noticed the gaze and heat between Julius and Sally from a distance. She approached Julius first. Oh, hi. Good evening, Sir J, as she normally called him. And Julius' attention quickly returned. Good evening, Moturayo. Your art gallery is... Moturayo interrupted him. Thanks, but do you like my friend? Her name is Sally. And before Julius could reply, she cut in again. I will go get her for you, she said, and quickly walked away. Sally and Julius was introduced to each other. They were speechless at the beginning. But as time goes by, they began to talk and spend more time together. They can't shake the feeling that their connection runs deeper than just chemistry. They have an unkind way of understanding each other, finishing each other's sentences, and sharing memories that neither of them had ever lived. It was so strange for both Sally and Julius. Sally feels a growing sense of familiarity when she's with him, as though she's known him from somewhere or for a lifetime. Julius, too, is struck by the same sensation. It was so convincing that maybe they have met before, but he kept asking himself, where and when? And there was even a moment when he swears he had heard Sally's laugh before, or felt the warmth of her touch before, and jokingly say, maybe in another life, and pushes it away. Their love blossomed quickly. Yet with each passing day, the sense of déjà vu grows stronger within them. One evening, as they share an intimate dinner at their favorite lounge, Sally confesses something that hurts her. I have this feeling, she begins, her voice trembling, that we were together in another life. And I know it sounds kind of crazy, but sometimes when I'm with you, I feel like we've been here before. I don't know. Or maybe it's my head playing pranks on me, she would say. Julius looked so handsome on his tuxedo, a perfect gentleman's aura. He stopped eating and stares at her, his heart racing like he had just finished running a marathon race. I have been having the same feeling, he admits, his voice filled with disbelief, like we have loved each other in a different time, maybe in another world. I think my head is also playing pranks on me too, he said jokingly. They both laughed nervously, dismissing the idea as a strange coincidence. But the truth remains in their hearts. The undeniable connection they share is not of this world. As they dig deeper into their feelings, strange things begin to happen. Sally starts to have vivid dreams. Dreams of a woman and a man in a time long ago, standing in the middle of a bustling town square, gazing at each other with such intensity, it feels like the whole world stops. She wakes up in a cold sweat, her heart panting very fast, unsure of what to make of it. Julius begins to experience similar visions. He sees flashes of a woman who looks hauntingly like Sally, dressed in a long gown, crying under a moonlight sky, and he's always there beside her. But something keeps them apart. Seems like they are never allowed to be together. It was so strange and disturbing. Sally had to share this with Moturayo, her best friend, because ever since her art gallery exhibition, they haven't seen each other much. Turayo, I don't know what is going on. I don't know what is happening to me. Ever since I met Julius, everything between us seems so familiar. Like I have known him for a very long time. I'm so confused. But Moturayo was so confused as well. She only encouraged her and told her to pray about it. Few weeks later, a friend of Julius named Anya told him he saw a photo of him and Sally in one of the art studios he visited in Benin. Then immediately, The both of them planned quickly and traveled there and find a shared photograph, an old portrait that neither of them remembers or recognizes, yet feels strangely familiar. It was a picture of a man and a woman standing in the same poses with the same expression in their eyes. His friend Anya, who took them there himself. See for yourself, bro. I told you, didn't I? He said to Julius and Sally. The couple in the picture looks so much like Sally and Julius. It feels like fate itself. It's calling out to them. Julius looks a bit frustrated as he storms out of the place. He was determined to uncover the truth. Sally and Julius seek the help of a historian who specializes in the past lives. Through his research and many other consultations, and soon they learn about their previous incarnation. A love was so powerful and forbidding as their current one. In their past lives, they were separated by forces beyond their control, family, society, enemies who conspired against them. Their love was so strong that it transcended into time itself, drawing them back together in this life. But the pain and consequences of their forbidden love from the past still lingers in them. Their souls, though reincarnated, carry the scar of the life they once lived. They are destined to be together, but there are forces in this world, just as they were in the past, that seek to keep them apart. Realizing this, they both hugged each other, crying hard. Julius made a promise to Sally that in this life, that they will love each other more and to defend, protect, and stand by her through any obstacle. As their love intensifies, the obstacles they faced grow bigger. And Julius' family disapproves of Sally after seeing her. His father, a powerful and prominent man in the business world. No, Julius, she's not good enough for you. For his son? Sally's mom said angrily when she heard. Who do they think they are? Looking down on my daughter, my precious daughter. She was so frustrated. You won't marry into that family, her father said, and walked into his room angrily. Sally's own family had reservations, not because of class, but because they fear that history will repeat itself, like they knew what was going on already. Both of them started seeing each other in secret. Despite their love, both Sally and Julius felt the weight of the world pushing them away from each other. They couldn't enjoy each other's company anymore. Babe, I think we need to take a break from this. It's really stressing me out. I can't think straight, Julius complained. But Sally was hurt and still agreed to his request. She quickly went to her girlfriend's house, Moturayo. Oh, Sally, no dey cry now. Sally no too reason all these things wey dey happen o. The universe is only teasing you guys. It's testing you guys' love for each other. Remember, he didn't break up with you. He just asked for some time to think about all this. She comforted her and put her to sleep few minutes later. Julius got home and subjected himself to drinking with his friend Anya. But guy, this is not the right time to be asking for space now. You know the feel for your girl. It is disturbing you as the same way it's disturbing her. You two are in this together. You know, try you. Julius looked at him with his tiring eyes. Man, my head wants to explode though. Do you know my parents already brought a girl from abroad for me to marry? Julius said. Anya widened his eyes in shock. What? Your parents, they know they joke, oh. They no try you. The pressure from both parents mounted on them, and their relationship begins to fry at the edge. The both families didn't want anything to do with each other. They started to question whether they are truly meant to be together or if they are just chasing a dream from the past. In the darkest hour of their love, when it seems like everything is falling apart, Sally and Julius finally realize the truth. Their love isn't just a love story from the past. It's their destiny. They are the ones who have the power to break the circle of heartbreak and tragedy in this lifetime, to choose love over everything. In the heart-wrenching moments, they faced their families and the world. Julius' mother complained about everything about Sally. "Oh my God, my enemy is at work, oh. Julius, my son, listen to me. This girl attends white garment church. You can't possibly marry her into our family. She's skinny. She doesn't have the waist to carry a baby. She's not polished like us. She's out of our family class. Please, my son, think about this." She kept listing things that she doesn't like about Sally and her family. But Julius ignored all her worries. And in the end, they chose each other, neglecting their families, rejecting the chains of the past, and the expectations of the society. It's not the easy choice to make. No, there are so many sacrifices to make. And the road ahead is filled with challenges from both their families and close friends who didn't accept their relationship, but they are ready to fight for their love against all odds. Years later, Sally and Julius stand hand in hand, watching their kids play in the garden of their love. The love they share has weathered every storm, defied every obstacle, and transcended time itself. They know that they were meant to be together, not just in this life, but in every life before and after. Just that they always give in to their families and forces pushing them away. And their love that was once forbidden is now their greatest triumph and power. It is the kind of love that defines all odds, that breaks the chains of fate, and that continues to shine brightly no matter how many lifetimes passes. For in the end, love is the one thing that can never be destroyed. This story teaches us that love is not defined by wealth, class, race, religion, or family background, but by connection, respect, and commitment. Sally and Julius learned that material success and social approval can never replace emotional fulfillment. A life filled with money, beauty, or status is still empty if the heart is unloved and unseen. It also warns that society's judgments can become prison if people allow them to rule their choices. In both the past and the present, fear of what people will say nearly destroyed a love that was pure. When families and communities prioritize reputation over happiness, they risk repeating cycles of pain, regret, and loss. Another important lesson is that running away from love does not heal fear, it only postpones courage. Sally and Julius tried to take break, hide, and deny their feelings, but destiny kept pushing them back together. Love that is meant to last will demand bravery, sacrifice, and difficult conversations. Avoidance only deepens confusion. The story further teaches that patterns repeat until lessons are learned. Their past life tragedy followed them into the present because the same forces, fear, pride, classism, and control were still at work. Only when they chose differently did the circle finally break. And remember that healing does not come from time alone, but from conscience, courageous decisions. Most importantly, this story reminds us that love must be defended, not just felt. Feelings without actions are fragile. Sally and Julius succeeded where their past selves failed because they stood together, faced opposition directly, and chose each other openly. Love that survives opposition becomes stronger, wiser, and deeper. In the end, the morals are clear. When love is genuine, it deserves honesty, courage, and protection. Any society, family, or tradition that demands the death of love for acceptance must be questioned, because love that is brave enough to fight will always outlive fear. Hello cuties! Remember to catch up on my previous story. If you haven't, please go check it out on my channel. I hope you love my stories. Remember to give me your thumbs up and drop your comments to cheer me up. Please don't forget to share this video and subscribe to my channel for more exciting and educative stories. See you all in my next video. Happy holidays, and I wish you a prosperous new year. Bye!